So welcome back to Tiny. So both players playing civs that you've got to throw down an accessory H2 building. Quite a rough one. Neither player actually calling for a restart here, which is quite bold of them. Good stuff. I don't know which camera angle you guys actually like to see it in, because I mean, if I do it like this, then I'm sort of biasing someone's perspective, whereas if I'm in the middle, it's quite easy to actually analyze how both of them are doing at the same time. You just can't quite get the camera 100% square, which is the only annoying part. So a couple of Raxes here for Grungy, and a couple here for EKA. About to finish up, nothing out of the unusual. And Grungy going for Farmer before age 3. I mean, Farmer's cooldown isn't terribly long, so this could actually really work out for him. Personally, I tend to crane out the age 3 as fast as possible, but in saying that, it does leave you a little bit vulnerable, because then you're not able to make use of a unique mechanic to make up for the fact you don't have counter infantry out of your barracks. Everyone else, besides Persia, does. So it makes it quite dicey for Babylon and for Persia against civs like Egypt, Greeks, Norse, Romans, you name it, Celts. They've all got the chance to really roll you in the early game. So maybe having pharmacology in this early is going to work out for Grungy, because it means he can duck and weave and harass an awful lot. And while bearers are going to lose out in a long fight against axemen, they do have a nice base health pool, so as long as you can micro them back out and try and chip away at the buildings, it might really pay off. So EKA, meanwhile, going for a really quick Templar set. Look at how many villages he's got on it, 4 of them, so that's quite a hefty amount of diminishing returns just to get this out a little bit quicker. Well, I mean, it is quite a bit quicker than 1 villager, but like I said, the diminishing returns per villager, it just sort of drops off. 2 to 3 is probably more ideal, unless you're super confident you're going to get such a sick age 4 transition down, but EKA's going to go for the gambit. He's got a lot of opening barracks here, and he is relying on the fact that Grungy's going to have to hit a critical mass of either bowmen or lancers, and field some royal guards to really be able to stop Axeman champ spam, particularly if he can fit in conditioning and get these stables down. So it's going to be quite a hefty fight, but Grungy does have that tower advantage. He's up by 1, and I mean, he can always take the upgrade as well. Just gives you that bit of damage and range and health. And ooh, Priestess there, going to get picked off. Not great for EKA, but at the same time, he is keeping Grungy on his toes, and he is working towards age 4 and that fortress. So Grungy's fortress time is a little bit slower. I mean, we're only 3 minutes in the game, and we're talking about a half-built and a quarter-built fortress already. So even by Tiny standards, these guys have raced through the ages. Grungy hasn't missed a beat, taking the golden age after his age 3. One of these lancers attacking his own men. But Grungy definitely has the pop advantage here, so EKA really probably needed to fit conditioning in. I mean, combined arms in, sorry, tier 2 conditioning behind this, and perhaps trying to cram out the temple that fast, maybe not the way to go. Possibly the age 3 temple, but I mean, you need to sort of get camels and chariots out by then to be able to deal with this big bow spam. So there's 4 rangers pumping non-stop. Really good timing on the bow champ as well. And Grungy overwhelming EKA once again, I think, here. But in saying that, that fortress is finished, and this temple is probably not going to go down unless these villages are actually really microed hit. And one of them's about to fall, but that other village is going to get focused now, and Grungy, I think, might have done it again. Man, EKA, that's so close. Oh, he's going to get it, but is it too little too late? Grungy still keeping the pressure up, continually in his opponent's base, keeping him down on villages. 16 vills to 1 vill here. The Templar Tar finishing though, so if this can get a convert, oh no, he really needs to actually sit there and convert something close and not lose it, and try and wall it in, because if he can do that, he can really turn the tide here. But Grungy knows what's going on. He's going to be able to take down that fortress quite quickly. He's got his own Plinton on. out. And like I said last game, Egypt not able to fill Palintinons out of the fortress. You need to actually fit a siege workshop as well to be able to play the Palintinon v Palintinon game. So it's looking really rough right now for EKA once again, unfortunately. But Grungy, wonderful stuff here. 4 axes, 4 rangers, 4 stables behind this. Hasn't even got an armory or any gardens, but he's got the workshop, he's got the fortress. Really quick. 3.5 minute fortresses, guys. The things you see in Tiny. Wonderful age ups and fortress timings there, guys. How do you do it?